So where we stopped at the last time was talking about Iblis's plan, his methodology to put mankind in the wrong, okay? And how does he do this? He will do what? Aluzayyinana lahum fil ard. He will make wrong fair seeming in the earth. This is the current false social phenomenon that we're experiencing in the world, whereby right is wrong and wrong is right. But we come down a little bit further and he says, Ila ibadaka minhum al-muklasin, except for those who have been what? Chosen and purified. We have to take a closer look into this word. Purified comes from the Arabic root kalasa. And literally it means to be private, retired, exclusive in one's devotion. One who has been set aside strictly for another, a specific one. Okay? So this is a person who was unmixed and pure. And ultimately, we get the meaning of what? Chosen and purified. It'll be these people that the shaitan has no authority over. But it is through sincere, devoted worship. Notice there's a shade of meaning inside of kalasa that means retired. Some of us haven't retired from doing the wrong. We got to get to retirement, man. And we have to come on to the righteousness because he tells us here. "Qala hada siratun ala mustaqim." So this is the path that is what? Upright. It is established in truth. Okay? This is when we have established our deen, when we have followed him alone with sincere, purified devotion. What does that worship mean? We're taking in from him. We are worshiping him. We are becoming like the Spirit. We're taking on the attributes of the Spirit, seeing and wanting what the Spirit wants and sees, and accepting the good pleasure of the Most High. So let's double down on what it means to worship, to serve, to worship, to adore. This is all coming from the verb abada. Abada means to serve, to worship and adore, to venerate. And look at this. This is the most important thing. To obey and accept the impression of a thing. To submit and devote. Okay? To render submissive, enslave. Okay? To devote oneself like a slave, giving obeisance. This is how we're supposed to be worshiping the Creator, so that his divine influence and inspiration can flow through our lives. His dynamic power can be active in our situations, taking things that are in the realm of impossibility and making them possible, and also bringing them into manifestation. But we have to become vessels. And the only way to do that is through obedience and submission to the Spirit. We've got to learn how to worship. We have to learn how to submit ourselves and accept the impression of his hand, and accept the impression of his doctrine, and accept the impression of his divine providence and his order. And when we do these things, we harness the power and the dynamic force of the Spirit, and we make it active in our lives. We have to understand that it is worship that removes the power and authority of Shaitan in our life. And it stops him and anyone and any other foreign power from taking mastery over your life. This is how you get control of your life back. Learn to be a worshiper. He tells us clearly that it's his servants, those who worship. So he says, Ina ibadillahi salaka alayhim sultanan. So over my servants, over my worshipers, no authority shalt thou have. So imagine that. This is a spiritual maxim in the spiritual realm. The shaitan does not have authority over those who are worshipers, exclusive worshipers of the Most High. It says, "Ilamani attaba'aka min al-gawin," except for such as do what? Follow him from amongst those who have been what? Enticed and led astray.